Hey folks, Chief here with Crazy Faith. It's July 28th, 2015 here at Nisqually Jail, and we had Bible study. I was kicking it over at the old jail with the ladies, and you know what? There was probably about 22 ladies that were in there with me that chose to come in to the service. The tough thing is that there's a different setup over there, so I'm not always going to be able to see everybody at once over there. But Jerry is in with the gentleman tonight, and it's a beautiful night. I finished up, and I'm just waiting for Jerry to get out here. But I'm going to testify about what I shared. I was kicking it from Psalms 33 verses 4 and 5. It says, "For the word of the Lord is right, and all his work is trustworthy. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the Lord's unfailing love." You know what? I think there's some people out there that need to hear that. The earth is full of the Lord's unfailing love for you. Now, here's the tough part. Let's back up. He loves righteousness and justice. See, God is a just God. He's not a fair God. He's a just God. And as I was sharing with these young ladies tonight, I said, you know, at times God is such a just God that he delays us sometimes. And I know, you know what, I was delayed just like them at a certain point. And had God not intervened and delayed me, I would have Thelma and Louise clean into the Grand Canyon and most likely been lost. But the Lord delayed me. He cared enough to delay me, just like these young ladies, just like these young men that are in here that Jerry's meeting with. They may be delayed, but they're not going to be denied. Like I said, God is a just God. Didn't say he's a fair God. I have kiddos, and often I hear, "That's not fair." And I tell them, I'm not God, but I believe in being just like God, a just God. I want you to pay attention to some prayer requests. Some of my street daughters were in there. A young lady, an hour before she got arrested, she got bit on her finger, on her pinky finger, by a spider. And here's the tough part. It's turning purple and it's radiating. She has fever in her hand. It's swollen up about this big, and she can't even move her finger. So be praying for her finger. And you know what? Be praying for purity over that young lady. I just believe in her. I love her. I'm proud of her. And you know what? Even though she's delayed and I get to see her more often in there than I do outside, I still am proud of her. And I'm still going to be standing with her and speaking life into her and over her. Let's see. I have a young lady that her husband has prostate cancer, as well as her father. Pray for her son that has addiction. Lots of young ladies that have infections in their teeth. But also be praying for a young lady that was in there. I was testifying for a little bit about a young lady that Denise and I are getting, are able to speak life into and encourage and help, that's pregnant. And so I was just sharing some different things about different places that we have resources with, and that is a life in her tummy. Or I didn't know the young lady in there was pregnant, but that when they're pregnant, that is a life, and that life does matter. And I was speaking life over the baby, and it turns out the one young lady was pregnant, and so I just got to speak life over her and into her and continue to pray for her. Let's see, another young lady is delayed from being with her daughter for her birthday, and this is the challenge. Her daughter's blind, and it's the first birthday she's going to be away from the mom. So pray for strength for both of them. One young lady, she said, I just want to pray that everybody in here for their happiness. Another young lady lost her cousin and is not able to go to the funeral, so be praying for her. And you know what? Just continue to pray purity over them and a healthy distance between the people and things that aren't good for them or a good influence or healthy to be in their lives. And a lot of them are dealing with addiction. And so I am here again to serve notice against the spirit of addiction. You leave these young ladies, these young men alone. You have no right to meddle in their life whatsoever, and I declare good godly people around them that can speak life into them and over them. I didn't say godly people, they're a dime a dozen. I said good godly people that can speak life into them and stand with them and give them the support and, you know what, the structure and direction that they need. Have a good night. I love you. Hoyt.